sides, mister.
Hello everyone, it is Upperverse and welcome back to another episode of Boom Beach, and today is going to be an extended gameplay video in which I'm taking different types of troop combinations really to clean up my map. Unboosted, I might want to add on top of that because, well, I want to save as much power powder as I can. In a couple of months from now, I actually intend to aim for top 50 globally, and in order to make that happen, I have to preserve my power powders. As you can see, I have a good collection of 47 right now, and from here on out I'm going to try to unboostedly take down bases, and it should be pretty interesting, right? So, with that in mind, I have currently charged up my RZFM attack strategy, in which I'm using 4 landing crafts of Rifleman, 2 landing crafts of Zookas, and then 2 landing crafts of Medics in order to take down these bases. To give you a quick little insight if you're new to the channel, I have everything maxed out right now, so it should be pretty powerful. And my regular statues include a 42% gunboat energy, a 28% troop damage masterpiece, a 30% troop health masterpiece, and then we got some miscellaneous 17% gunboat energy guardians over here, a 30% troop health, and 11% troop damage. Now in the near future, I actually, oh, there's another one over here. This is 11% as well. In the near future, I'm going to be replacing this reward masterpiece because I'm getting very close to actually maxing out everything within my base, which is very exciting to me. I'm currently level 61. I still have about a quarter of experience to go before I level up again, so that should be pretty cool. I am currently focusing on my mortar, bringing it up to level 17. I recently completed up my mortar level 21, so that's my 3rd mortar that I'm maxed out in this game. After I'm done with these mortars, I am going to be focusing on the sniper towers. They're relatively cheap, so I don't expect to spend a whole lot of time on maxing all 6 of them out. And then after that, the only thing we got left is the machine guns and of course the landing crafts. And then I'm basically completely leveled up. So that's gonna be very exciting. Now you guys ask me, how do you get those diamonds? At 43,000 diamonds, I bought all of them. But also what really helped out is my sponsorship links in the video description down below, which lead to Cash for Apps and Freema apps, and they basically hook me up with diamonds. If you guys register, I'm able to continue making these series and so on and so forth, but most of it came out of my own pocket, in case you guys were curious about that. Okay, enough rambling. It is time to actually go ahead and get started on taking down bases. Now, I do have quite a few bases on the map, so I suppose we're gonna start off easy by trying to take out this level 48. First, we're going to be scouting to see what kind of statues and so on this person has. And this guy is only just headquarters level 20. It's a level 48 on headquarters 20. Pretty exciting stuff. No eye statues whatsoever. So really nothing to worry about. So my main focus with RZM, rocket launchers and shock launchers. And then if there's a shock blaster, the prototype module defense, then we'll also take that out. This one we can take out with an artillery alongside with these two. We're going to be needing a barrage for that over there at the left side. And this one we also need a barrage for that. Okay, starting off with the artillery. Just like that, one over there at the left side, one barrage over there, and one barrage taking care of that rocket launcher over there. Dropping a barrage over here as well. And a barrage over there. I expect to take down everything, so that's pretty exciting. And with that in mind, we can also deploy some critters in front of us to serve as an extra shield, so that way we don't lose as many units as you normally would, because that's essentially why you take out the rocket launchers and the shock launchers, to just drop critters, and only single target buildings, with the exception of the flamethrowers and the machine guns, will start to hit on the critters, and you could just go behind it, just take down everything real easily. Dropping a shock bomb over there at the Doom Cannon, because the Doom Cannon basically one-hits everything that I currently got ongoing here. So I'm just going to keep on dropping these shocks onto those 2 buildings over there. And we might even pull this one off, not getting any casualties on any of my troops. And that's going to be pretty exciting, I can promise you. I haven't done that with RZM ever. So here we go. We took it down. No casualties, a flawless takedown on this base of the guys there. I cannot even read. But yeah, with that in mind, let's move on to the next base. And the gold's actually pretty sweet. Okay, so the next base we're going to be scouting out is the base of level 61. Also, once again, a foreign name, I cannot pronounce that. But let's take a look how much health these rocket launchers have. Now, for me, a key thing that I got is if the plus behind the actual health is 5,000 and up, I usually think twice about taking down base like this. It also depends on the type of prototype defenses that this person has on the map. So in this particular case, a rule of thumb that I got set up is if there's no shock blasters and the person has 5,000 health or less, I usually just go for it unboosted. That is my rule of thumb. It's really important for you to understand where your limits are when it comes down to taking down bases. So for this one, it's actually pretty convenient because this person has some shock blasters right next to the rocket launcher over here. So I can easily also take out those shock blasters. Now I'm going to need 3 artilleries to take care of every single rocket launchers, and those are gonna be gone right now. Now, also considering the fact that I dropped a artillery onto that shock launcher and the rocket launcher, I can just, I think, take this one out with a single barrage. And then we got the doom cannon, all of these cannons put together, which we can just shock and take out that way. Dropping a medkit at the left side, we're gonna be getting quite a bit of damage, and dropping some shock bomb onto those flamethrowers as well, preventing us getting burned like crazy. And then right now dropping the shock bomb onto those heavy hitters and also the shock launcher. Right now directing everything over there so that way they can start on firing onto those shock launcher and those doom cannon, of course. And then I'm going to be getting some critters in there as well, because critters, once again, same story, single target build is going to be focusing on those. And it's going to be saving us some casualties. Critters are amazing. I just really love using the critters alongside with the RZM attack combination. It's probably one of the best combinations out there. Alright, so as you can see, we took down everything basically, and it's going to be a very, very clean takedown over here. Got nothing to fear anymore, really. There was a boom mine there just now that got lit off, but as you can see, we're going to be taking this one down. Almost taking down every single defense on this map. Very interesting takedown, and once again we didn't lose a whole lot of units, and this was a level 16-1 base. Okay, so the next base we're going to be attacking is this base over here. Now this base is perfect because this guy literally is giving up everything over here in the back for free gunboat energy. Right now I'm dropping 2 sets of critters at the left and the top side, and basically if we don't do anything, we are literally going to be grabbing every single building over here. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 24, 25, 26, 27 buildings we're taking up for free times 3. That is literally how much gunboat energy we're going to be getting for that. So that is, my maths aren't all that great. That is 54, 71? I think it's 71 free gunboat energy. Look at our gunboat energy going up here. 105. By the ending of this, we got like 130. As you can see, we took down every single building over here. The critters are arriving at their destination point. Very nice stuff. And maybe I could drop an artillery onto this boom cannon. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's not take any risks whatsoever. We're going to be going the left side here. And we're dropping some critters, of course. We're dropping some critters to do some damage here. Drop some critters at the top there. Dropping artillery onto the flamethrower. I don't even know why I dropped that artillery over there, but that's okay. Dropping a shock bomb onto the cannons. Boom cannon actually did get a hold of me, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but it's okay regardless. We're still going for a very clean takedown. Just ran over the boom mine. Also kind of unnecessary. I could have done this flawless, honestly, but yeah, I've been taking a little bit too much of a risk here. We're going home with only 3 casualties, only rifleman. Very easy takedown, but that is kind of like a prime example of bad base design. So yeah, with that in mind, let's move on to the next one. And the next one is going to be... I want to go for a higher level here. Let's get our units back, just like this. And we're going to go check out this level 59 to see what this base is all about. Once again, no ice statues. I'm having a whole lot of luck today when it comes down to that. But there is a shock blaster there. Reason why I'm not that afraid of it is because I think I did 2 barrages here. Let's see what it's going to be doing. Okay, 2 barrages right now in effect. Let's see how much damage it's going to be doing. I expect the rocket launch to be going down. There it goes. And I think 2 artilleries is going to be taking care of the shock blaster. Yes, we needed 2 artilleries for that. Still pretty nice. Rocket launcher at the right side will probably take care of the rocket launcher. Barrages. Didn't do it, We need artillery to take care of it. And at the left side as well. Now, that may be a little bit of an issue because I do want to keep my... I still want enough energy for a shock launcher. So in this particular case, we're going to be moving the left side here. And I'm going to be dropping a shock bomb right here. Getting those two cannons, a sniper tower, and the shock launcher. Then we're saving up enough energy to take care of that bad boy at the top over there. I could have dropped some critters, but then the machine gun and the flamethrowers would have been getting into the action as well, and we would have had a couple of casualties. So that's why I decided not to do that. At least the actually not casualties, but the critters would have been gone entirely, and that's something that I think is a waste. So yeah. Okay, moving my way up here in the center of the base. I do kind of want to take care of that shock launcher over there the right side as well. I'm not sure how I'm going to be doing that. Maybe we can just ignore it, actually. We can just ignore it. Let's drop a shock bomb. A smoke here. Look at that black smoke. The black smoke, ever since this new update, it looks really, really good. Dropping a medkit because 2 flamethrowers hitting our units and causing quite a bit of damage, but we're able to survive that, which is nice. If the opponent would have had eyes, that they probably would have insta-burned to death there, but that is not the case in this scenario. We're going to be taking down this base really quickly, and this guy, he was getting ready to go to headquarters level 21. It's very nice to see someone upgrading like that, but yeah, Elite got taken down, and yeah, very nice base, getting a lot of ice crystals today, a lot of ice fragments and a lot of ice shards. I still have quite a bit of ice bases at the top over here. Let's see what kind of a base we're going to be attacking right now. So this next base you're taking a look at right now is a little bit more difficult for me to take down with the RZM attack strategy. Reason being, there's 2 shock blasters over there, and because you also have some ice in the mix here, over here, 27% building health masterpiece, I've decided to switch to the warrior attack strategy, because if I take a look at this base, when attacking with the warrior attack strategy, it should be very doable. And the reason being, there's only 1 flamethrower here, and there's 2 over there, so we could just drop medkits relatively easily to counter this base. So it should be pretty easy, and I'm really excited to try to see how we can take this one down. I'm going to be attacking from the right side, so let's take a look how this is going to be going. Okay, so for this one, I am dropping more warriors right now, unprotected right off the get-go there. I'm dropping the smoke right where the flamethrower cannot hit us, or it just might hit a little tiny bit. It seems that it doesn't do that, so that's very nice. I'm going to make the wooden storage my checkpoint, because over there, I'm just going to check how much damage we're getting from those mines. It seems we're getting quite a bit of damage there, so I want to make sure that I make my way up there, not losing too many warriors. And then from here on out, we're going to be walking to the headquarters. Still gonna be getting a little bit of damage, but first we're gonna wait and see. I still didn't lose too many units over here. Let's see what we can shock here. Shocking the flamethrowers, shocking the shock launcher and the shock blaster, and this should be a takedown, honestly. We're still going to be losing a little bit of units, but with this type of a base, because there were only like 2 or 3 flamethrowers near the headquarters, and not both shock launchers and shock blasts weren't there, we were able to pick this off quite easily. And as you can see, only 8 casualties. We're going to be attacking another base with the warrior attack strategy, hopefully causing a little bit of a challenge more than the other guy. Let's see what this level 54 QQ78180576 has to offer. And this is interesting. Okay, this is like a big error. I can drop a shock bomb right on this mine, and I'm going to be getting 2 rocket launcher, shock blaster, flamethrower, and shock launcher. It seems that this guy didn't really care that much for his base design, but still was really pushing to get everything maxed out. As you can see, all of this landing craft, this gunboat are really pretty looking. Everything pretty much maxed out there. So yeah, that kind of explains why, you know, his defense are a little bit lower. So in this case, I think I'll just try dropping some critters here, see how that's going to be going. Right here in the middle, so that way they can easily take care of the flamethrowers, which they seem to be doing sorta. Okay, so this doesn't really work out. I'm going to be dropping an artillery there. It was a nice little thing to try out, to be honest, so I'm pretty happy with the result regardless. Something that I know for the next time we're going to be attacking. So we have this guy over here, 2 mines at the right side, 2 mines at the left side. The center over here, completely safe for my warriors to just, you know, chill out here. Gonna get 2 smokes in there. Going to I just lost 2 warriors there. That's fine. It's completely fine with me, to be honest. Walking over there at the left side. There we go. Dropping the medkit. And then we need, let me see, 1 smoke to make my way up there. I'm going to guess that's going to be enough. I think they will make it. Yes, they do. Under the condition that, of course, I'm going to be needing a medkit in order to make that happen. And then dropping 2 shocks, of course, in the location where I was going to be dropping them. And we can still drop a barrage somewhere here. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, the base already goes down. QQ7818057069 goes down. Peace. Let's move on to the next base. Alright, so I've been staring at this base for a while now, figuring out what the best possible strategy would be to take down this base with the warrior attack strategy, because I feel it's entirely possible, and I came to the conclusion that there's probably 2 ways to take this one down. Let me break them down for you guys. So the first way is that I go here to the machine gun, and from there we're gonna walk all the way into this residence, and from the residence I'll try to make my way onto the shield generator, taking it down, and then dropping the flare and of course smokes to make my way onto the headquarters. Now the issue with that is that it's going to be costing me a whole lot of gunboat energy to just drop the smokes, and I might not just be able to make it. So what I'm going to try to do, and just in case that fails, I'm still going to be trying that way. I'm just going to attack the base head on. We're going to be going the left side regardless, because I sense that there aren't a whole lot of mines. Actually, I might just want to go the right side here, because there's 2 mines here. There's a shock mine here. There's another mine here. But there's only 4 mines here in my path. And making the shock launcher my second checkpoint, and then walking diagonally to the headquarters. The reason why I want to try out this attack strategy this way is because this flamethrower is an upgrading, so it can just completely focus on the left side, taking care of these 2 flamethrowers over here. Now, this shock launch is still going to be active, so I might just skip on this flamethrower and just drop an extra medkit just in case. And then the right side, I'll drop another shock bomb onto the shock launcher and the machine gun over there. And of course the flamethrower. So, yeah, let's try it out. Let's see how this one's going to be going. This guy has 4 ice statues. He has a masterpiece of troop damage and building health and building damage. So we're going to see how this one's going to be going. I'm very excited. Let's rock and roll, like Bootramp likes to say. Gonna be going this way here, right? And everything is targeted on. So I'm dropping the smokes after I'm getting targeted on. I think that is a nice way of going around doing that. Dropping an additional smoke. We only need 2 smokes here the moment we reach the base. And as you can see, we are still got plenty of health here. The shock bombs, the shock mines actually do last quite a long time there. But we're in nice conditions. There is no mines around the headquarters, so we're still going according to plan here. So right now, going to be dropping the shock bombs right now. And dropping a whole bunch of medkits. Hopefully we're going to be surviving. Now this is going to be the moment of truth. How long can the warriors survive? And can we take out the base? So far it seems to be going pretty well. We're going to be doing a whole lot of damage onto the headquarters. But as you can see, everything is firing away on us. This is going to be pretty clutch. And it seems that we are not going to be able to do this because of the shield generator. So second plan here. Going to be attacking the shield generator and see how that one is going to be going from that point on. It's pretty interesting to take down a base with different attack strategies. It once again shows that the shield generator is such a nightmare for the warrior. But I want to show you a way to actually take down a base like this. So, yeah, let's go. Second attack. I think I'm going to go the same route as I did before. But I want to do my flaring a little bit different. So, first, we're going to be walking right here. And then, as you can see, Savage Warrior strategy. I was a little bit late with my second smoke, but I feel that is still okay regardless. Going to that mortar right now. And I'm trying to time my smokes a little bit better. I think we need 2 more smokes to make our way up to the shield generator. There's a whole lot of warriors incoming right now. There we go. Right now walking there. 1. And a 2. We should be good to go. There we go. We can afford to get damage, I think. Yes, we are. We're gonna be able to take some damage here. So I think I want to take care of some of the buildings around it. I'm not really sure about this, how I feel about this, but I think I want to try it regardless. There we go. And right now dropping in the smokes to make our way up to that quarters. Look at the warriors still having a lot of health. I can still drop 2 shock bombs on the same place I just dropped them earlier. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. And that's all the gunboat energy that I right now have. So dropping the artillery on there, and this is going to be a clean takedown. Pathing is very important with the warrior attack strategy. We took down the base with the shield generator, unboosted, and yeah, we got some free gunboat energy at the side. So what else can you ask for? Still nice base though. I mean, it was pretty challenging with unboosted warriors, but you know, we couldn't stand a chance regardless. Okay, let's switch up to a different attack strategy. Okay, so as you guys can see, we just swapped up to a new attack combination. We're using the heavy Zooka, and we're going to smoke away close to the base and then hopefully taking down the base. Let's see how this one's going to be going down. To give you guys a little bit more info on this base, what we're seeing over here is a damage amplifier level 2, getting those mortars in there, flamethrower or 2, a machine gun, and the boom cannon over there. There is 2 ice statues, which are pretty devastating, I gotta say, in combination with the shield generator, of course, or the damage amplifier. I think that for this one, I want to make my way up to the center over here. I'm not sure how that's going to be working out, honestly, because there are 2 machine guns over there. I'm not sure if my Zookas are going to be getting a lot of damage or if it's just going to be more warriors. I know one thing for sure, however, I'm going to be shocking the mortars, trying to also get the machine gun. The rocket launcher over there, I also want to be getting that, and then also the shock launcher over there. Those are going to be the 3 things that I want to be shocking, because otherwise I think I'm just going to die a horrible death. So this is going to be pretty interesting. Let's see how we're going to be doing. Level 63 base, almost completely maxed out. Actually, this guy is maxed out entirely. Like, there's nothing more to be upgraded. That is cool. Let's see if we can take him out. So, we see 2 boom mines over there. I have no idea where shock mines are. I do see one over here at the right side. But I'm just going to assume that this is the only shock mine that we're going to be facing, right? So first I want to get in line with my dropping position, and that is right where this shock mine is. So if I take the same route, I think I go right in between the split over here. It would be kind of annoying if they would go around it, but I don't expect them to do that. So I'm dropping off the units right here. No smokes yet. There we go. And right now dropping the smoke. Hopefully my Zookas are gonna be fine. Then starting the walk, starting the march, and as you can see, we are fine. We are gonna make it, and that is very exciting. And there we go. We have, I hope soon, arrived at our destination. Just to be sure, I'm dropping the medkit, and I'm reflaring everything to the back and then back again. This is quick thinking work, but I think we made it regardless. Our Zookas are just fine, and as you can see, quick base takedown. Very nice stuff. So what I did was I flared back to get everything into position, and then flared to the headquarters to have our heavies walk in front of the Zookas, and that's how you take down this base. It was a relative easy base. I still feel it was kind of clumsy with my takedown, but it is the ending result that matters. We took it down, and let's see if we can find another base. That was the hardest base on my map, level 63 maxed out. Let's see if we can find another base in which we can apply this attack strategy to. We see G's over here. Let's see what kind of a base this guy has. And for this base should be pretty easy to also make it this way, as we see no mines over here, and I think my heavies are gonna walk over this mine specifically. I even think that my Zookas can handle a single mine, so I don't feel threatened there by any stretch of the imagination. Now for this one, just to be cautious, I am going to be taking care of the flamethrower, so we have a little bit more space. So let's go ahead and do this. And I want to shock right in between the shock launcher and of course the rocket launcher to take care of those. In fact, yeah, let's just drop 2 artilleries here. First one, second one, gone. There we go, nice. So for this one, we're just going to we're just going to make my way up here. Have those heavy come in first, and the moment they actually reach the building and the mines are gone, we can safely drop our smokes, and that way our Zookas won't end up dying a horrible death. That is totally not necessary. Okay, there we go. We even took out some of these buildings, which is quite interesting. I did not expect me to take care of some of those buildings. There we go. Dropping another smoke and then dropping another correctional smoke just in case. And as you can see, we have arrived safely. Same strategy here. Dropping the smoke to align our Zookas and our heavies together there. And then dropping the shock bombs right now to take care of everything. This base is going to be going down with a bang. We don't even need all of our gunboat energy and this base already goes down. That really proves that with right pathing and the right way of taking down a base of, or if you know, what am I saying? If you know how to walk, then you're definitely going to be able to take down bases like this. Very nice takedown on G's. And I think we only have one base remaining. Let's see what kind of a base it is. Let's go ahead and do a quick scout over at the map to see. Yeah, here we go. Maulana. Very nice. That, yeah, we cleaned up the entire map. Unboosted, guys. It's definitely possible unboosted. You just need to know. I think I'll talk a little bit more towards the ending about tips in which we're going to summarize how everything went. This base, man, all of these mines is not recommended. No ice. I sense we're gonna have no troubles here on this base, but we're gonna prove ourselves first. So I'm dropping my heavies over there in the center. That way they can make their way up there. Grab all of the mines, which I want them to. There we go. Yeah, we got all of the mines. Very, very nice stuff. So I'm gonna let the heavies be for a little bit. They can survive very easily, as you guys can see. And then now we're gonna be dropping the smoke because Zookas, yes, the Zookas survived. Awesome. Very happy with that. They only barely survived, only just, but they survived regardless. And there we go, look at that. We have arrived at our final destination of today's episode. So some of the Zookas go to the other smoke, which is kind of a bad situation. Gonna re-smoke everything, making my way up there, dropping the smokes that we need, dropping the shocks that we need to drop, and there goes the base down of Maulana. Yes! We took down every single base, with the exception, of course, of resource bases, but I'm still very happy with the result regardless. So, let's talk a little bit about what we've learned here today. Hopefully, if you think this is helpful, then you probably learned something here. So, taking down bases is all about the way you take them down and the way a base is designed. Every single base, what I've learned over the 1.5 year that I've been doing Boom Beach, has a weak spot somewhere. And your task as a Boom Beach boomer taking down bases is to figure out exactly where this weak point is in order to strike that base. Now, I did challenge myself during one base, and that was the base of the guy with the shoe generator. Taking that out with the warriors is something I wouldn't usually recommend, but you know, if you think you can do it, just try it once or twice. If you fail an attack, you know, that's fine. Just redo it a little bit later. And what I've done literally over the past 1.5 year, if I cannot take a base down and I'm certain that I have the ability of taking it down, I just simply don't give up. I try not to give in with boosting up stuff, and this episode is a perfect example of that. So yeah, if one way doesn't work out, try another way. You got different types of troop combinations to try out, from tanks to medics, to the warrior attack strategy, to regular hookah, to Smokey hookah, RZN, Grenadiers and Medics. There's so many variations that you can apply to the game. Also tanks and medics, tanks and Scorchers, to make your attacks very successful. Now, in the future, of course, whenever I'm going to be doing my starting over series, I'll touch more upon what attack combination would be really great in what specific situation. But if you guys like episodes like these where I just take down bases unboosted, then feel free to let me know in the comment section down below what you thought and what you feel what attack strategy I should be using in the near future. So with that in mind, I hope that you guys enjoyed this extended gameplay of Boom Beach taking down base with different attack combinations. And that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, make sure that if you guys like this video to boom, give it a thumbs up. And that being said, this has been Reverse for Boom Beach. I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.